What is up, internet? It's your boy Brano, and today we're going to be talking about the highly anticipated Netflix original anime based on the historical figure, the African servant turned samurai, Yasuke. From the amazing production talent to the lore to the so-so writing, there's a lot to talk about, so let's just get right into it. Based on the Black Samurai's life in 16th century Japan, we see a fantastical reimagining of Yasuke's exploits in how he served under the legendary Oda Nobunaga and his adventures that follow afterwards. Right out of the gate, this show pulls no punches with the creative liberties being taken with the source material, as you immediately see huge-ass samurai mechs, werebear Russian mercenaries, telekinetic warriors, and a whole bunch more. From acclaimed studio Mappa, who just seem to be making, everything these days, the visuals and the fight choreography here are top-notch. There's a mixture of 3D animated elements and characters layered in, which is industry standard at this point, but it's the traditional 2D animation where the focus lies, and that's where the real impressive visual splendor kicks in. There is some fantastic Samurai Champloo-like sword fighting here, as well as a few introspective, trance-like moments that provide some truly unique and beautiful takes on this bona fide samurai story. And we can't talk about Yasuke without forgetting to mention the absolutely godlike openings and outro from producer Flying Lotus. Black Gold and Between Memories are so f***ing good. Both tracks are psychedelic, groovy R&B fire, which make it really hard to want to skip the intros and outros. But while I found the production of Yasuke extremely captivating, the voice acting and characters fall a bit short. Lakeith Stanfield provides a serviceable, if not a slightly reserved performance as Yasuke. There are times where it feels like he slightly holds back what the narrative is trying to portray with Yasuke. That's definitely not a knock, by the way, on Lakeith's skill as an actor, but tonally, he feels a bit subdued, which can create some dissonance between the very vibrant visual display of a tortured soul trying to forget his murderous samurai past. If you've ever seen his character on FX's Atlanta, it's almost like Darius was just dropped into ancient Japan, which makes it a little hard to connect with Yasuke at times. In addition to Yasuke himself, there's also a colorful collection of supporting characters, but they all feel a bit stereotypical, like they're just trying to fill out required archetypes. A child with mysterious powers, the enemies turned to allies, the villain seeking world domination, it's all here, but the show doesn't do much, if anything, to provide us with any possible character backstories or any deeper revelations about their motives. The overall lack of character depth is what I think Yasuke's biggest problem is. Yasuke himself does get a backstory playing out in a myriad of flashbacks portraying how he went from indentured servant to high-ranking samurai, but even in the past, Yasuke is already a noble protector. In the first scene where you see Yasuke as a slave, he's strong-willed and defends an innocent child, which of course conveys to us his beliefs about defending the young and defenseless. But besides his repeating notion of how where he comes from, it's everyone's responsibility to defend the young, which could possibly be a riff on the African proverb, it takes a village to raise a child, there isn't much else to show what initially made Yasuke so resolute in his ways. Yasuke is an admirable character who adheres to the deepest sentiments of honor and loyalty, but I would have liked a more intimate look at what truly shaped his legend. It does give his persona an air of mystery, but even Yasuke says himself throughout the show multiple times,
"Past informs our future, shows who we are."
Again, the amazing and unique animation and production for the show will be more than enough for most to binge through this fairly concise 6-episode pilot season, but hopefully there'll be future opportunities to further expound upon these intriguing characters. All in all, I'm going to give Yasuke a very solid 7 out of 10. A fun watch, a beautifully rendered world, great action, but just a little flat in the character department. Thank you guys for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video and if you have your own thoughts about Yasuke yourself, go ahead and leave a like and a comment down below. I'd love to hear your opinions on the show. But until next time, have a good day, have a good life, and I'll see you then.